What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jeff. I'm the owner of RDR Gear here in Salt Lake City, Utah. If you're new to the channel, your first time here, thank you for coming. But let me tell you a little bit about what we do here at RDR. We're primarily a soft goods manufacturer. We specialize in plate gears, placards, chest rigs, med kits, a full line of soft goods, as well as battle belts, two-piece battle belts, EDC belts, as well as a full line of professional grade canine gear. We also do our Safariland holster mods, holster wraps, and a full line of holster accessories to help you maximize the use of your Safariland duty holster. So all those things you can find on our website at rdrgear.com. Questions about current orders or future orders, you can email me at info@rdrholsters.com. You can also see our products on Instagram and Facebook. So all that housekeeping out of the way, let's talk about what's in this bag. The Glock Gen 5 40 cal. The one gun no one should buy. And the reason for that is the slide dimensional change on the Glock 40 because of the dual slide release. This particular gun in the past had a 17 and a 22, 22 being the 40, 17 being the 9, and you had a standard holster that said 17-22. You were good to go. Gen 3, Gen 4, no problems in cross compatibility. Gen 5, that's out the window. I'm not for sure what happened or what drove Glock to do this, but I get quite a few questions from customers who, for some reason, either required by their department or somebody who may have not been very versed on what caliber to buy or just felt 40 was what they needed, and they wanted to run a Safariland duty holster. This pistol will not fit the standard 17-22 holster. It is significantly wider than a standard Glock 17, and it is wider than a standard Gen 4 Glock 22 and a 40 cal. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, or if you've played with them enough, but this thing is significantly wider in regards all the way around barrel, circumference around the slide, and this has been an issue for many. These are non-MOS guns as well, and I don't know if the Glock platform in a 40 cal could take the beating. A red dot on a Glock 40 pistol could take the beating. That's just my 2 cents. I've seen dots fail on 9mm guns, and with how harsh the recoil is on a 40 cal, I do not know if that's something that even guys want to run. But I do have customers who often ask me what support is there in their RDS lineup for a Glock 22, and the answer is none. That is something I don't know if it'll change at SHOT Show. I'm assuming that. My assumption is this, with the swap from 40 back to 9, where years ago everybody went from 9 to 40, the jump, and then it went back, that is why the tooling that would be required to make a dedicated 40 cal holster is not something Safariland is going to invest in. I just think that the ones that are out there still running 40 will be leaving 40 and going back to 9, and that's just something that's going to be a progression in time. And anybody who had a 40, if you're working in law enforcement or security, for example, you're going to have to go with the times and go back to a 9mm as well. But unfortunately, the width of this gun is too wide, and I'm going to show you how wide it actually is. So this is for a friend of mine I've been tinkering with for a while now. This is a P320 standard holster in the 6360 level 3 for a 4.7-inch P320. The P320 slide is almost as wide as this Glock 22. So what that allows this gun to do in a Glock 22 configuration is fit into a P320 holster. It has a clean draw, lockup, everything is the same. The width from rear to front has a little bit of wobble, right, which you can address with the tensioner knob here. But for someone who had to get a red dot 40, this could be a solution. I'm not for sure if this is going to come onto the website as an option. That's probably something I'll gauge from this video, but this is something I'm building for a buddy of mine who's a law enforcement officer. In his agency, the officers are required to purchase their own guns from a list that they're approved for, but the caliber must be in 40 Smith & Wesson. So he has a Glock 22 or Glock 23. This is the 22, but this holster will fit both the 22 and the 23. We're controlling the ride height of the pistol based on the light channel side. So as long as we're running X300U or B on the, or excuse me, A or B on this pistol, you're going to have zero issue with lockup, and you're going to be good to go there. So then your ALS module will work as well. So again, it's surprising that this holster with zero adjustment through this area here is fitting a Glock 22. That's how wide this pistol is. There's very little left to right movement because of the width of the holster. There's a little bit, as I mentioned, front to back, but at the end of the day, it's not compromising the holster by any means. And we've had a little recon tour so that when you index the pistol, you have a clear area here by the trigger guard. Trigger guard is still covered, but that currently is an option that may not enter the website, but you guys can give commentary here. I'll probably post it on Instagram as well, but we'll see what the market is like out there for the 40 cal Gen 5 pistols. As I mentioned earlier, this is only an issue with the Gen 5 pistol versus the Gen 4, Gen 3. No problems whatsoever there. But if you are in that same boat as my buddy Burgos here, let me know. We can help you out with that, and we can discuss it further. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. We post 2 videos every week on Gear That We Review, Gear That We Manufacture, Gear That We Mod. And until next time, be well. Take care.
She's a 3, but she's an NBA cheerleader.
A 4, but she'll be broke, so I'll have to pay for her shit all the time.
She'll be broke?
Those girls make no money. They're literally one fucking click away from OnlyFans.